Hi there, I'm Beth from messiermarriage.com, and I'm back with another Confessions of a Messy Missus. Today I'm going to be introducing you to some of the members of my small group, as well as some random women, asking them the question, what is a bad habit you have in your marriage? Well, I'm going to start us off with my own bad habit. My bad habit in marriage is I tend to think negatively of what my husband's motives are. I will kind of mind read and think probably the worst case scenario, or focus in on maybe some of his weaknesses and just assume that instead of asking him how he's feeling or whether or not he wants to do something. And that is something I have struggled with all throughout our 30 years of marriage, and I continue here and there to struggle with it. I've gotten better, but it still crops up. So let's take a listen to what some other women say are bad habits they have in their marriage.
I would say one bad habit I have is that I like things super neat and done my way. So, for instance, if the dishwasher isn't loaded a certain way, I have to redo it because it's not going to get clean unless it's loaded the way I do it and only the way I do it.
You are so weird about that. I don't think any woman can relate to that at all.
Or if you touch the paper towels on the top and you make them dirty.
Oh, yeah.
That drives me crazy. So that probably drives my husband. Well, I know it drives him crazy because I think it can only be cleaned and it can only be done my way, and his way is never good enough when it comes to that. So,
my bad habit is, or one of them, is that I'm too critical of Steve. I don't give him enough credit, and it happens a lot, and so he's kind of used to it, which is not a good thing. But he will do something really nice even, and I'm looking for the little tiny thing that he did wrong, which is not good. And then I know I hurt his feelings a lot when I do that. So it's a bad habit, and I know it's one that I really need to work on. And I'm just lucky that he forgives me.
I think one bad habit that I have is that I tend to jump to conclusions about certain situations or things before I have all the facts. So I need to be sure that I know exactly what's going on before I either accuse or say something that I shouldn't be saying.
Okay, so I have several, but the top one that I can think of right off the bat is that I jump to conclusions without having any or all of the information. When my husband walks into the room, I take a look at his face and I just assume. If I ask him how he feels about something before he even gets a word out of his mouth, I've already written his narrative. So then I react to what I think he's thinking, and that usually starts a fight.
My husband travels pretty much every week, and he is out basically from a Monday through Friday, so he is home on the weekends. Throughout our marriage in raising children, given him being away during the week, that has left me at home to make those decisions that come up on a daily basis in raising children or just taking care of the home or life.
Yeah, that's tough. And so what happens when he comes back?
There is the struggle of wanting to allow him to lead after being home during the week and making those decisions, taking a step back and letting him take it farther.
I have lots of bad habits, mainly because I'm overly hormonal, being almost 9 months pregnant. But probably my worst habit is I'm very jealous of his time. When he gets busy at work or when he has lots of things on his plate, I feel like that's my time and not somebody else's. And then I get more critical of everything else.
Oh, no,
because
not
it's so
America.
Because it's so heightened. Because all I want is just a little time to me.
Who doesn't want more time with Dan? I mean, really, yeah. Thanks so much, Erica.
I'm really actually perfect, but Beth is putting a lot of pressure on me to say I'm not. So I'll come up with something that I do. One of the things that my husband does that annoys me to no end, and it's probably something I just need to let go of, is when he folds the towels, he folds them wrong. He folds them hot dog, hamburger. You're supposed to fold a
That
towel.
sounds really
Hamburger,
gross.
hamburger, hot dog. So when you fold them, there's a nice little fold that sticks out at the edge of the cabinet, and they all look the same. But he doesn't do that. So I go behind him and refold all of our towels.
Yikes. Okay. Thanks, Shannon.